Welcome to the Joseph Crudup Show. Today is Tuesday, September the 3rd, 2024. Yes, we're going to talk about college football. College football is getting started and it's just week one. Maybe week two this Saturday. It started Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. What? Take a look at this. Florida State had lost 2 games in a row. Last 2 weeks here, and somewhere out in the United States where they lost to Notre Dame. And then last night, they lost to Boston College at home. Well, what went wrong to Florida State? Florida State looked pretty good, but then they just lost track of it. They lost 0-2. And yeah, the Florida State's football team has been crushed. And that they probably not being they were they're probably not being the number 25 seed. Losing 0-2, yes. Losing 28-13 last night was uncalled for. And the Seminoles need to do something real quick. So now let's take a look what has happened now. Florida State drops out of AP top 25 poll after an 0-2 start. Now, Florida State found out in the Association Press college football poll on Tuesday after starting the season 0-2, becoming just the 3rd team to go from preseason top 10 to unranked in the first regular season poll since the ratings explained to top 25 in 1989. Joseph remains number 1, receiving 57 first place votes after starting the season with a blowout. Then number 14 Clemson. The Tigers hung out on number 25. Ohio State is number 2 with 5 first place votes. Number 3 Texas and number 4 Alabama is moved up a spot, putting the 3 Southern East Conference teams in the top 4 along with Georgia. Number 5 Notre Dame jumps 2 spots after opening the season with a victory. At then number 20 Texas A&M, which fell out of the rankings. Florida State has been the early season's major disappointment. The defending Atlantic Coast Conference champion lost a week 0 game in Dublin, Ireland, to ACC rival Georgia Tech, and then dropped another league game Monday night at home to Boston College. No other preseason top 25 team this year lost to an unranked opponent to open the season. Florida State did it twice as a double-digit favorite. In the past 35 years, the other preseason top 10 games to find out of the top 25 after week 1 were Michigan in 2007 after finishing losing to Appalachian State as number 5 in Clemson in 2008. The Tigers were number 9 but opened with a blowout loss to Alabama and tumbling out of the rankings. Now, Mississippi remained at number 6. Oregon slipped 4 spots to number 7 after winning a close game with Idaho. Penn State stayed at number 8. Missouri moved up 2 spots to number 9 to get the SEC 5 teams in the top 10. Michigan dropped 1 spot to number 10. Georgia Tech's 2-0 start has the number 23 Yellow Jackets ranked for the first time since 2015. Because Florida State started its season a week before most of the country, it moves into an exclusive club to teams that began their seasons 0-2. with each loss coming while ranking in the top 10. Notre Dame was the last to do it in 2022 when the Fighting Irish began the number 5 lost at number 2 Ohio State in their opener. And they were upset at home the next week by Marshall while winning it. The Irish went on to finish 9-4. Ohio State opening the 1986 season ranking ninth and lost back-to-back games to ranked opponents. Number 5 Alabama and number 17 Washington. The Buckeyes were number 10 when they played the Huskies. Ohio State finishes the season 10-3. The 1967 Texas team and TCU from 1952 also started 0-2 or ranking in the top 10 of both games. Florida State is only the second ranked team to lose twice before the first regular season poll was released during the 1951 Kentucky. The Wildcats went from number 6 to number 17 while going 1-2 to start the season, losing at number 11 Texas and Mississippi. Florida State gets a weekend off before resuming its schedule, while home games against Memphis and new ACC member California before a trip to SMU, followed by a home game against Clemson. And someone said about this, Mike Nova said, "You got a football team that nobody enforces, even being where we are and having a disappointment, having failed. But I do believe in what this team can do." Coach Mike Nova said after the BC loss, "I believe in what this team can accomplish." Now it is moving up. Now let's move on. The big bosses in the top 25 were Miami and Southern California. The Hurricanes jumped 7 spots to number 12 after rooting in Florida at the SWAT and had their best ranking since cracking in the top 10 late in the 2020 season. Number 13 USC. Number 13 USC moving up 10th place after beating LSU with a late touchdown Sunday night in Las Vegas. The loss dropped LSU to number 18. The Trojans started last season at number 6, but ended up unranked after a disappointing 8-5 season, with 2022 Heisman Trophy winner Cable Williams. Now it's in and out. The only other team to move into the rankings this week, along with Georgia Tech, was fellow ACC school Louisville. The Cardinals were among the top unranked vote getters in the preseason and now sit at number 22. So, I do believe that Florida State, because it wasn't that necessary, it just said, well, I do not believe that this is it for Florida State. They lost the game that time. They lost the game against Florida State. And yes, it has. But I do believe this. Nobody shouldn't be there. Nobody shouldn't do it at that time. And yes, it has. So now, we have to do this and do that sometime here. And now still losing the game. For sure. And I never seen that. I never seen this. I never seen it coming. Florida State having lost track of them. They lost track of that for sure. They're 0-2 now, and they can't be disappointed. But no, they are not. They are a disappointing here in the ACC, and they drop out in the 25 in the top 25. And what's happened to Florida State means like, look, they got to pull it together. They got to pull it together. It's just like this and that. It's happened. That's what the cinema's all about. The cinema fans are unhappy. Look like they were about to freak out. And that goes to something like this. Now, let's go to the further win. Now, it doesn't matter how confident you are in low college team. Never, ever rank on their success if the best includes dog poop. That's what it is. The dog just poop. Now, censoring don't make that bet unpopular. And for the love of all that is holy and white in this world, do not post about your dog poop bet on social media, especially on social. Now, unfortunately, one Florida State fan learned this the hard way after Boston College roughly up FSU in Tallahassee 28-13 on Monday night. Well before the Eagles have Florida State fans leaving the stadium, dog campus stadium, and the dog core at Trailblazer 3-2-1 no promise his followers. If Florida State loses to BC this weekend, I will eat dog junk out of a red solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Okay. Also today, this morning, there's thankfully no video. However, he has deleted all his accounts and liking his fate, and you might know. In the meantime, the internet refuses to forget his wrangle, and is going to mean him into college football long until future noise. Now, I see a lot of people they have tweeting and going on. It was on apps, on the social media, and yes, it has. Now, book it, whatever it is, book it. I saw a lot of people on Twitter. And it goes again now. Carolina One says, if West Virginia and all this booking going on and the dog, you know what, and all this stuff going on. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at all this wild, funny stuff going on. Now, take a look at this. Carolina One tweeted, if West Virginia loses to Alabama this weekend, I will eat a dog crap out of a red solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Book it. Eddie King is a fan of the Hurricanes Says, if Miami loses to FAMU this weekend, I will eat dog crap out of a red solo cup with a spoon and posting a video of me doing it. Book it. An Alba fan tweeted, if Alba loses to Card this weekend, I will eat the dog crap out of a red solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Book it. Card, the fan of Texas and College, tweeted, if Texas loses to Mexican this weekend, I will eat dog crap out of a red solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Book it. And then John from Kansas University tweeted, if Kansas loses to Illinois this weekend, I will eat dog crap out of a rain solo cup with a spoon and post a video of me doing it. Book it. Now this is just a funny thing for the Twitter. I wish people can start tweeting something like this and all this stuff nuts and then delete it. I wish people can start and delete this nasty stuff here on Twitter before they see it. This just doesn't make any kind of sense at all, is it? Well, this weekend, week 2, this weekend will be this weekend, and as you look, I mean, look, people on social media are doing it, like eating the dog crap out of a red solo cup with a spoon, and they say 2 words, book it. 2 words, book it. I mean, it is what it is. That could be the nasty thing I'm ever gonna see on and everything. A lot of students, they don't blame. Now, on September the 7th, they will have a week off, but then on September the 14th, they will face Memphis. And it will be on ESPN starting at 12 o'clock. And I hope the Seminoles will win. But all I want to know is week 2 will be starting tonight. Take a look at this. Here's what's going to happen here. Here's what's going to happen. Starting Saturday, Mexican will face Texas. If Texas lose, then a student is going to eat that dog crap. I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear about this. But let's move on. Mexican are 1-0. They 1-0, and they will be facing Texas. That start on Fox, and that will be Texas. They're 73.1%, 26.9% for Mexican. Texas is number 3, and Mexican is number 10. And then you got North Carolina State and Tennessee. Tennessee is 24, Tennessee is 14, and NC State is 24. I hope State will win. And we got all this right now. Now, Auburn are on rank. Both California and Auburn are on rank. That face each other Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Boston College, they won the game last night. They won the game last night. They will face the Corinthians. Eagles play at home. And all these games that we're gonna see, all this is gonna see right now. What about the North Carolina A&T? They facing Winston-Salem State. Start. Plus, I gotta tell you what, I gotta take a moment. I've been in the North Carolina A&T when I first went to the college football game at homecoming back in 2016 and 2017. My niece Courtney was there, and she was a band. Started with the band. So anyway, what I do know is about the North Carolina A&T football. I think they will do better this year. But they lost to Wake Forest 45-13. Doesn't even make any sense. It's just like that. That's why you lost some more games directly. But we'll see what happens if anything happens, and you know something will happen. But we'll find out and see what happens here. I hope North Carolina A&T will win. Although they're national champions on this one, that was back in 2017. Okay, you got all this. You got all the games right now. All the football games started. What about Oklahoma? They number 15. They face Houston. And Princeton, the number 25 seed at home, face Alabama State. So we saw all the games here. On NBC at 7:30, on NBC, Nebraska faces the Colorado Buffalo. They don't say us in the Colorado Buffalo. They look pretty good. Hope they will win. They gotta win those games. Daniel Santos, he has a son named Mrs. Dos Santos. And they gotta win some more games. They gotta win some more games for real. It's gonna happen. They gotta win some more games for real. And we'll see what happens. Well, so we've seen all this and all this and all this going on here. Every top of the hour. It's gonna happen. So now Florida State has got to win some games here for real. I gotta tell you what, if they don't pull it together, they go 0-3, and they might be going up, but they might be out of the playoffs. They might be out of the college football playoffs for sure. But we're going to see what happens if the time is right. Just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But look, it's a good season. It's the 2024 season. We're gonna talk about the NFL season starting tomorrow. And we're gonna be talking about the defending champs, defending back-to-back Super Bowl champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And that will be here for tomorrow. And I'm going to see tomorrow when the Chiefs faces the Baltimore Ravens in the rematch of last season in the NFC Championship. But anyway, we're going to find out who will win, who will go on. Week 1 starts on Thursday night. Until then, I'm Joseph Crudup. Please subscribe to this video and see it on the Joseph Crudup Network too. And take care, everybody. Peace out.